Hey, what's up guys, I'm Hiran and welcome to Double H. Today we'll be talking about Windows 11 and also the Windows 11 Insider version that I installed yesterday, and it is on the Asus TUF FX505GT laptop. It's a pretty good laptop, and we'll be taking a look if installing this Insider version is actually any good for people who will be installing it in their primary laptop or primary PC. So let's get started. First, let's start off with the system requirements for installing Windows 11. Oh, and by the way, since I won't have a chance to say this later, I'm just gonna say that Windows 11 is supposedly a lighter OS and it's supposed to be running faster and better in the same hardware as compared to the Windows 10. So I'm just getting that out of the way. Windows 11 will be a free update for systems with the following requirements fulfilled. You need a processor which is 1 GHz or faster with 2 or more cores on a compatible 64-bit processor or an SoC with a 4 GB of RAM and at least 64 GB or larger storage device. Also need a TPM2 version, which is, as we speak, being scalped all around the internet since it is a part that most people do not have with them. You need a GPU compatible with DirectX 12. Apparently you need a 720p display, and also for the first setup you need to be connected to the internet. Your system must be capable of UEFI secure boot. I know these are pretty crazy requirements and many people are not going to be able to update their Windows to Windows 11 just because they do not have maybe one of these parts like the TPM 2.0. But the good thing is, for the Insider version you do not need to have all these requirements. It is downloadable in any device. Now let's talk about some major changes coming to the OS. Number one, obviously a new and fresh look to the user interface or UI with rounded corners and a frosted glass look. Number two, snap layouts help you to neatly arrange your work with all the different windows you are using. So what it basically is if you have 2 or more folders open, well, not folders, 2 or more windows open, you can hover over the maximize or minimize button and there will be layouts that will be shown there, and well, you can choose any one of those layouts and neatly arrange these in the way you like. Microsoft Store has had an overhaul. Now you can run Android apps on Windows without using any sketchy applications or any other software, although this is done through the Amazon App Store, so you have to be signed in on Amazon. You can also now buy hardwares and movies and stuff like that from the Microsoft Store. Fourth one, I really like this one. You can actually make presets for Windows. Multiple windows or desktop is a feature where you can basically make a preset for different customized desktop. You know what? I really don't like this laptop being in light mode, so here I go. And there. So basically, this helps you to create presets for Windows and you can easily change it. I think we did have this option in Windows 10, but now it is more easily accessible and it is just here in the taskbar. But there are some kinks to be solved. It is still buggy. It's supposed to be in dark mode, but you can see the taskbar is still in light mode. So that's one of the bugs. Number 5, if you have a PC with an SSD and it is DX12, that is DirectX 12 compatible, direct storage is a feature you can use. This is a feature used by the new gen consoles where I'm not too familiar with the in-depth concept, but basically the information from the storage device goes to the GPU directly so that your games load significantly faster. Auto HDR, number 6. Which makes a list of games that is actually not compatible with HDR, compatible with HDR, if you know what I mean. And here are some other minor changes that comes to the OS. The Xbox Game Pass is now integrated in the Xbox application. When you disconnect and connect your PC to a different display, instead of arranging it in random order like it was for Windows 10, now it comes back to the same arrangement as it was before it was disconnected from the display. The taskbar is centrally aligned, which is a key feature right now. You can know if it's Windows 11 or not from that. Also, the taskbar is now locked on the downside, no pun intended. You cannot put it on the left of the desktop or on the top or the right. Well, it's basically just locked there. There's a new widget screen that you can access from the taskbar. You can actually unpin it, but you know, whatever. Not very useful to me anyway. Now, considering all these that I have told you, do you need to install, well, not need, you want to install the Windows 11 Insider version? In my opinion, no, because you have to know that this is a beta version, quote-unquote beta version. The Insider version is definitely an unfinished work It's a WIP, a work in progress. Even in the best of PCs, this OS is not going to be stable. There are going to be a lot of bugs, a lot of crashes, and overall, your experience is going to be slow and sluggish. Also, not all the features are available on this version of Windows. It is the first beta version. For example, it doesn't have the direct storage feature. At least it doesn't seem so. Every game loads normally as it loaded in the Windows 10. And the snap layouts do not work for every application. Also, do not download the Windows 11 Insider version thinking that you'll get a bump in gaming performance. I did not see anything like that. I get the same FPS from every game that I played on Windows 10. The funny thing is, the games have actually got a lot of glitches and bugs, not as frequently. It's an okay kind of bug. I don't know if this is exclusive to me, exclusive to this laptop or something, but since I installed the Windows 11, I started to get visual bugs from within the game. So this is still the first official beta release and it is not stable, so I do not recommend installing it on your primary device, even though I actually did exactly that. I do not recommend it. It is not stable, it is very buggy, it is slow, sluggish. Until it comes to a stable position, well, in the Insider program, I will not recommend this. It is definitely slower than Windows 10 as of now, so the only reason you will install this is if you're a developer or if you're doing some kind of YouTube video like me, and if you just want to experience it on a secondary device of yours. You do not want to risk your primary device getting bricked. Well, not bricked, but having some kind of issues. So that's it for the video, guys. If you like this video, please give it a like, it helps. And also, if you want to get more videos like this, please consider subscribing because, well, it helps me a lot. And I'm still in the early stages of YouTube. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers because, well, that is the, where I can really start getting serious about YouTube. So I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And by the way, do not forget to turn on the notification so that you get the notification when I upload a new video. So that's it, guys. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.